Hello and welcome. My name is Joanna.
Jam.
And this is How We School. All right, welcome. As I said, my name is Joanna. This is Jam or Julian. And if you're new here, we're so glad you found us and are watching this video. And if you've been here before, we're so glad you returned. It means so much. Today, we're going to be reviewing, drum roll please. Do you want to lift it up for me? You want to show them? Me? Okay. What is it? Fix It Grammar. Okay, so we are reviewing Fix It Grammar Level 2 Town Mouse and Country Mouse. This was a complimentary product we received through Melanated Gold Review Squad, who was sent this for our review. We have been using this for about 4 weeks now. Yes. And like I said, this is level 2, which is for about 3rd to 5th grade. So you have some grammar concepts. And this is, I believe, a 6-level program. And so this is level 2. Now, it comes with your teacher manual. Check. It comes with your student book. And it comes with, do you want to share that? Mm-hmm.
Fix It Grammar cards.
Fix It Grammar cards. So lots of fun. So with these 3 things, just with your teacher manual, your student book, and your Fix It Grammar cards, and you should have a dictionary. Dictionary, important. Or if your kids just like to look for it online.
Very.
He has his dictionary here with him. Yes. Is all you need to do this. And it only takes about 15 minutes to do this a day. Yes. And it's a 4-day program. So it's written for day 1, 2, 3, and 4. However you can fit it into your schedule. So level 2, I have some papers here to help me know what I want to tell you guys, so I don't forget the important things that we've gathered from using this. But the first thing is that this is going to help you define parts of speech. It explains commas, punctuation, capitalization, and introduces complex sentence patterns and some other stuff. So how does Fix It Grammar work? Okay, well, there's 5 parts, correct? Each week, they open up to a new concept. Let's see if I can open one. You can put your dictionary down, okay? Each week, they're going to open up to a new concept, and it'll say, learn it. And so the 5 steps are, do you remember the 5 steps?
Learn it.
Learn it.
Read it.
Read it.
Mark it.
Mark it.
Fix it.
Fix it.
Rewrite it.
And rewrite it.
Wait, I counted 4.
No, I did it. It was 5.
Wait, what?
Somehow, I don't know what you did there. And rewrite it. So the first thing you do is you learn it. You're learning this new parts of speech concept, and you read about it.
Memorize it.
Yes, that's part of the learn it. You're going to memorize it. Then you're going to find it in some of the lists below, and you're going to mark it in your passage. So what happens is each week you get that learn it page that gives you your new concept. Then you're going to go to the day you're on, and you're going to read it. You're going to read it, which is reading it.
I do it like this.
Hold on, you can tell us how you do it in a minute. Let me see this first. Is that fair? Okay. And then it's read it, and you're reading the passage plus the vocabulary word. Now, they say you can just have a list of the vocabulary words and their definitions. Jam has taken to making a vocabulary book for IEW, and he puts the word and the definition in here. Just showing you a few. So that is the read it part. Then you're going to mark it. And for fun, Julian loves to use different colored pens for the mark it, and the fix it, correct? And for the parts of speech, he likes to use red, this red pinkish color.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's for mark it.
For the mark it.
Yeah.
But for the parts of speech.
Yeah.
Yes. And then for the capitalization and punctuation, he uses green. And then for his rewrite it, he uses blue. So it's fun to have like just a fun set of colored pencils, or these are erasable pens. So what you do is you read it and you look for that vocabulary word, you do your vocabulary word, then you mark it. You're marking the, what are these things called? Your parts of speech that were incorrect. And you're still reviewing the ones you've learned in previous weeks and the one you're learning now this week. So you kind of have that repetitiveness building, and you're building upon what you've already learned. Then once you've done that, you're going to fix it, which is the capitalization and punctuations. Then you're going to rewrite it. Now you're writing the sentence correctly. And at the bottom of your page, they give you some lines to rewrite it. And that is the 5 steps. Super easy, super fun. And the best part is you're actually working on cumulative story. This is the Town Mouse and Country Mouse story. So each week, that's what you're fixing that story, which is in the back of the student book as well as the teacher guide. Yep. So your child can read it and familiarize themselves with the story as well. Now,
the order I do it in.
Go ahead, let us know how you do it.
Mark it.
Well, first thing you do is learn it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Learn it, mark it, fix it, read it, rewrite it.
Well, you read the passage though,
yeah.
right? You're talking about the vocabulary word?
Yes, the vocabulary word is what I do is read it for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But mark is kind of like reading the thing.
The passage.
The passage too.
Yes. Okay. I hear you. That works for him, and it's been working perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, week 3 they were doing prepositional phrases. And at first, you kind of struggled with it just a little, right? Finding it in the sentences. And this week, what did you tell me it was? Do you remember? Yeah. Okay. Fun. He said it was fun because he saw that he was actually able to find it and he understood it this week. Yes? So that was really nice to see. So again, this is what you have here. You have your learn it. You have the page with the passage where you're going to read it, mark it, and fix it and rewrite it. Now, this also comes with some blank pages in the back they're called collection pages, where you're going to you're going to list adverbs, strong verbs, and quality adjectives, and the story. That's what comes in in the student book for level 2. And in the beginning of the book, it also gives you the scope and sequence in the student book. So it also lets you know, like, noun, when is this introduced? Week 1. So it tells you an article adjective, when is it introduced? Week 1. First word of sentence, capitalization, and a proper noun, capitalization, week 1. A period mark, week 1. So it's telling you the weeks. And this is a 30-week, there's 30 weeks, I believe, right? I want to make sure. Hold on. Yep, 30 weeks. And like I said, 4 days. So that's the scope and sequence of this. And the students also have all the vocabulary words right here in the front. Now the teachers have a link to print out the vocabulary words and their definitions for themselves. So that is the Fix It Grammar student book. And now you have your teacher manual. You okay? Your teacher manual. And it's pretty much the same. You have your Learn It, and it also shows you pretty much the same as the student. As a matter of fact, I'm going to open you up to week 4 so we can see what these look like. Yep, they're the same. Yes, except we have some more information on the right-hand side. We have a little bit more information there.
And there.
Yep, and then on the pages that they are reading it, fixing it, marking it, all that, we have, like, it tells you what capitalization, end marks, pronouns, this was subject verb pairs, and so on here. And it gives you the answers. Yeah. But in Fix It, I don't know where we read it in Fix It Grammar, but it said that the student should check their work in the teacher. Was it in the introduction?
Yeah.
Maybe?
In the introduction.
Yes, we read the introduction together because it's nice to make sure we don't skip anything and we both understand it. yes, the teacher's manual. I don't know where. After marking, correcting, and discussing the passage with the teacher, copy the corrected passage in the notebook. I don't know where we read it, but we did. And it's actually really nice to have him do it because it's not like he gives it to me. I'm checking it for him and I just say, hey, this is wrong. He checks it. And if he doesn't understand why, we discuss it. But it's really been working when he goes and he checks it after he's done it. Has really helped him. Let's see. Yeah, I don't remember where it said it or somehow, but students should actively be involved in comparing their work with the teacher manual. It wasn't the instructions. Okay, in the student thing. I was like, I know it's here. And it also gives you the editing marks that the kids should know. And it really, in the instructions in the beginning, lists everything for you and how to use this. And it's super simple. This takes 10 to 15 minutes a day, right? And then he's got his grammar cards. If he forgets what the nouns are, he's gonna come pull his noun card and read it. So this is the title here on this side. I'm sorry, I'm like thirsty. And then on the back, it tells you what that concept or part of speech was. So noun, and then it gives you what a noun is on the back. And then it gives you the noun test, which was, can you have an article? And then can you number it?
Same
Yes.
with the pronoun.
Yes.
Except there's no test.
No, that one doesn't have a test for figuring out if it's a pronoun. So those are the grammar cards. I forgot how many come in here. Oh, geez, I did forget. But so it comes in, and you can play games with this. And the one game that I found that I like, is truth or false. So like I said it to him earlier. I said, a noun is a person, place, or action.
False.
Right. So, and then, he can get points for each one he gets correct. And so that's a fun game. And on their online, when you get the grammar cards, they give you a link and it has a list of games. And of course, you can always make your own games as well. So as I was saying, the teacher book has pretty much the same stuff, just with the answers on it. But in the back, we have a Fix-It Grammar glossary. How cool is this? So I really appreciate the glossary because it has the parts of speech, the sentence, punctuation, additional concepts, homophones and usage, stylistic techniques. It's a lot, right? So it gives you all the definitions of the parts of speech, and really, so when you're done, you can pull this out and have this beautiful glossary to use. So that's kind of what's in here in the teacher edition. It has, once again, the teacher's manual has the explanations for grammar and concepts as well in each passage. And it also has the scope and sequence as well. Oh, I was like, what's wrong with, I'm still in the glossary. I was like, that's not what I'm looking for. So how have you enjoyed this, Julian?
I love.
Okay, we got it. He loves it. I've never had any issues since we started it 4 weeks ago, getting him to do this for me. So like I said, the beginning is pretty much the same. It's got the instructions, same instructions. It's got the scope and sequence, and then it's got your vocabulary list and your weekly lessons, table of contents. And that's it. We have really enjoyed how much you've learned. And we're gonna pause this and do a video where you're gonna see him do one. I've enjoyed seeing him, review the concept he's learned and put it to use each week. And it really does, the fact that it's almost like they're not memorizing these rules. They're using them weekly. It just kind of becomes a habit, and you just really see it. A lot of the times when you're writing, you say, oh yes, I need to put a noun here, or this is a noun, and this, no, but you're finding them in these sentences or these passages that they're giving you. So I really like that because it really is bringing it to light, because you're fixing these, even like the punctuations and the capitalizations, you're fixing them, one. Two, you're looking for these parts of speech that you've learned. So they're being brought more to your attention, and the more you do this, the more you see them, which was what happened to you this week, correct? When you were like, oh, it was easy this week, I really enjoyed it. Yes. So that's kind of how this works. not kind of, that's how it works. And this is how as he explained, he did it a little bit different, the steps, the five parts. I'm trying to think. I think that's all of it. Oh, and the rewriting. When they rewrite it, it's also just another chance to work on his handwriting. So I also really enjoy that. And yeah, we really enjoyed it, yes? And I like that they use the editing marks like an editor. And that's really fun. So we've enjoyed it. It was a surprise to us when it came. I was like, I don't know if this is something we're going to enjoy. It's a hit. We're going to continue it. We're finishing it. And when he's ready for level 3, I think you'll move up to it, correct? Yeah. So we've discussed it. We're both enjoying it. It's working for him. It's working for me. And we love it. And we hope that if you try it out, you love it as much as we did. I know each family has things that work for them and don't, but this did actually really work for us and we really enjoyed it. So now I'm gonna switch over to you guys watching Jam work on one of his pages.
Au revoir.
Okay, so Julian is gonna show you guys how he does his his fix-it grammar. So he's already gone and done the read it part and gotten his vocabulary word out of his dictionary. And I will tell you what, his dictionary skills have greatly, vastly improved. Okay, so now he's going to do his market.
3 articles.
Right, he's saying 3 articles because right up top it lets him know he needs 3 articles. Well, that there are 3 articles in here.
4 nouns. 2 prepositional phrases. 2 subject and verb pairs. 'Now fix it.
Now this week you worked on subject verb pairs is what you're learning right now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 capital and 1 end mark. Capital, end mark.
And now I'm going to give him, because before he rewrites it, he needs
To check it.
to check it. And also let me know if he understands if he did anything wrong and why.
These 2 are correct. From here's correct. So far on the first line, everything is correct. There's another verb right here.
Do you understand why?
Because lifted is another verb.
And
this one's a helping verb.
Okay. What about your prepositional phrase?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't right.
Because it was onto, right?
Onto a cart.
Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Yeah, so that was the one he's been struggling with, is the prepositional phrases. So he did get the first one right, and he had gotten the second one right. I mean, wrong. But yesterday you got them all right earlier. And he, like I said, he's been working on these. And it has been getting easier. Last week you had difficulty finding even one. Correct. Correct. So I already see the improvements. And then he will rewrite it. He's not going to do that right now for you all, but he's just going to rewrite all this correctly like he did before. And that's how you do it. And that's how simple. I mean, yes, you're not seeing him rewrite it and you didn't see him search for his vocabulary word, but that's it. That's how simple it is. But the repetition of doing this every day has been helpful.
Yeah, and eventually when you get like really to the end.
Have you been looking forward?
Yeah. You'll have like
Go ahead.
10 markets.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? To think about that. And even your fix-its will be more. So he's obviously excited to keep going. This has been a huge hit for us.
Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 on this one.
8, and not all of them have 1. So, but just parts of speech. Yep. Yeah. All right. So that is how Fix-It Grammar works. I haven't seen too many people actually show their kids doing it and how it works, but that's how you do it. Like I said, he's going to rewrite it, and he has his vocabulary already done. So I hope that was a really good look into how this works. Okay, so that was our review and look into IEW's Fix-It Grammar Level 2 Town Mouse Country Mouse. We hope you guys enjoyed this and maybe inspired you to try this out. I believe they have some free samples online. I am going to link them below. I will also link Melanated Gold Review Squad so you can see what other members thought who tried out IEW's Fix-It Grammar. And I believe they might have tried out other IEW programs. I'm not sure, but definitely Fix-It Grammar because there are 6 levels, as I said. All right, well, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you later. And
that's
a wrap. Bye.